This fresh classic WoW experience has provided me with the unique opportunity to reflect on and observe the nature of human relationships and connections. I've had the privilege to be in hundreds of different dungeon groups, raid pugs, my very own guild groups, and even the odd stranger that you meet out in the open world sharing some common need. All of this has made me reflect on why people come in and out of our lives. Some people stay just long enough to leave a footprint. Others will walk beside you for a while, years perhaps, but almost all of them will move on eventually, and so will you. Guilds are really no different. They beg the same questions, even if they remain unspoken. What do you offer me? What do I offer you? Are we walking the same road, or are we simply crossing paths for a while? Every connection in life is kind of like a shared flight path, you know? You travel together for a while, same direction, perhaps even the same destination, but eventually they'll take their stop and you'll keep flying. Most of these relationships just aren't built to last forever. They're built just for a moment, a common goal, a shared need, something to survive or something to learn. And once that moment passes, so will they. We like to think of our connections as something solid, earned, deserved, safe, secure. But more often than not, it's a transaction. And not in a cynical way, but just in a human one. Even the strongest of bonds, friendships, guilds, communities, even family, are not immune to change. Time has the cruel tendency to pull people in different directions. Interests will shift, circumstances will evolve, and the people you once shared everything with become just a memory. But that's not a tragedy, my friends. That's human nature. It's kind of like those early leveling zones, full of wonder, discovery, joy, excitement, but eventually you'll outlevel them. You'll move on to harder zones and tougher fights. And then you come back one day and you find it all smaller than you remembered. And you realize that you're not the same person who once called this place home. I think a large part of the appeal of classic World of Warcraft is chasing that feeling. The vast majority of people in your life, the vast majority of people you meet in this game are temporary. And that's okay. Because even the briefest of connections leave marks. You learn things, you grow. Sometimes you pick up something useful for the road ahead. Sometimes you drop something behind that you didn't need anymore. You don't get to control who stays. You don't get to control who remembers you. But you do control how you carry what you've learned. You choose who you become because of it or in spite of it. And when all is said and done, and you look back upon the rich tapestry of your life and see not just the people you met, but the person that you are becoming every time you let someone in and every time you let someone go.